Well, welcome back to What's Cooking in Mammy's Kitchen. Thank you for joining me. I'm excited today because I'm going to do something new for you. I purchased a pizza oven, an outdoor pizza oven. What was I thinking? But I've been all outdoors, all about the outdoors this series of my cooking show because it's just been a tropical illusion lagoon with all of this beautiful tropicalness in the pool and everything. We're going to start off first with what I do know, and that is fall is knocking at our doors. And it is my favorite time of year. How many times have I told you that? I think I tell you that in the spring and the summer and the winter, that fall is just my very favorite. But I still want to enjoy the outdoors. Of course, that's the time I enjoy being outdoors. I actually sit outside, listen to my pool, my waterfall. It was very serene last night, so I want to just keep doing that as long as I can. I hope it doesn't turn... It's fall. It's going to be a beautiful fall week, so I hope it doesn't turn 40 degrees week after. I get one little sliver of it. My husband's still golfing too. It's like, okay, I thought maybe we'd have some time together, but nope. He's golfing again still. But anyway, I'm going to start off. We're going to do some, my favorite, and I know I've done this before, but I've got to do it again. I did this a long time ago. I think I did it my first season, which was a long time ago. And we're going to do some caramel dipped and chocolate dipped apples. And we're going to put some cookies and candies on them. And I just love that. And that's what my taste buds were calling for. But we're going to start off with my caramel apple sheet cake. So let's get started on that first. Okay, so we are getting ready to make this caramel apple sheet cake, which we're going to call it, since it's our pizza day, our caramel apple pizza cake. And so I've got a stick of butter. I've got a half a cup of shortening. And we're going to bring this all to a boil. Set that over there. And then I've got a cup of water. And I've got my butter melted. We're going to melt all of that, and I'm going to get a boil going on here. I have got 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Get that, put that on high right there. And then we've got some buttermilk and some good stuff. I've got powdered sugar, eggs, cinnamon, everything that you want in a caramel apple cake is right here, right? These ingredients right here. I'm so excited because it is the first thing that I want. Fall to me is smells, taste, and feel. That's what fall equals to me. It's been just as soon as you taste the cinnamon and all the spices of fall, the ginger, the pumpkin pie spices, I feel I'm in fall. I don't eat it any other time during the year. It's just like, eating a popsicle in the summer, opening your first popsicle and your ice cream. It's just certain foods determine certain times of the year for me. Just like your turkey and dressing, which is one of my favorite meals, one time a year. Occasionally we'll do it at the restaurant in the middle of the year, but there's something about it that don't taste as good as when you do it around Thanksgiving time. And so we've got a boil going on here. I've got 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and I've got 2 cups of sugar. We're going to put in there, and we're going to turn that down a little bit. So I've got 2 cups, and then 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. That's a lot of cinnamon in this apple cake. And we're going to mix this together. All right, so I've got my hot water mixture mixed with my flour, sugar, and cinnamon. Right there. And then put that aside, and then we're going to add our eggs. I'm going to try to mix each egg one at a time. I can already tell you that this is going to be an ooey gooey apple cake. And that's the best kind. That starts my fall off just perfect. Add a half a cup of buttermilk, another wonderful ingredient. And then I'm going to do half a teaspoon of baking soda. I don't want that lump out of there. And a teaspoon of vanilla. Oh, that cinnamon and that vanilla smells like fall to me. Get it all incorporated together. All right, so we've got a good mixture. That looks so good. I've got 2 cups of diced apples. And they're falling out on me. This is so good. Kind of reminds me of my mom's apple cake that she makes in a bundt pan. Oh, this is going to be so good. So creamy and chewy. And then we've got this powdered sugar creamy icing to go on top. And we're going to put this in the oven at 350. Get every bit of it out there. Oh, wow. That looks amazing and smells even better. So we're going to put this, you all keep an eye on it for me. Get all the air bubbles out. Always do that. Get them air bubbles out. 350. All right, so my cake's in. Now I'm going to make what I had to come up with something that I like to go with pizza. And we're going to wait. My pizza dough is rising. And that was warm water, yeast, sugar, let that set aside. Then I added my all-purpose flour, my salt, and then I kneaded it for about 8 minutes, and now it's rising and rising. I'm going to fix 3 pizzas for you, and I've made a white sauce, and I'm going to do a red sauce. But now we're going to go to a salad. I had to have some kind of salad with my pizza, and I know one of my favorite restaurants that I like to go have lunch at always serves a quinoa bowl. Now, did I know what quinoa was? Heck no, I didn't. But it's kind of in between. Now I do. It's kind of in between, to me, a pasta and a rice, and it's real tiny. And we're going to make that. And I'm going to do an apple cranberry quinoa salad. I like it because I like the texture of it. It's really thick and creamy. So I'm going to clean up my apples. I've got some more apples for another apples today. And so I'm going to let these set. And another hint, when you have to pre-dice up your apples and they have to sit and put them in the refrigerator, I put some lemon juice over them, and that keeps them from getting really, really brown and ugly because you can't wash that off. So just added some lemon juice. It just really brings out the flavor of the apples. So we're going to put these aside, and we're going to start on our quinoa. It has been brought to my attention, and I'm not backing everything up, that I've been calling this the wrong thing by my cameraman, who said that quinoa is not pronounced quinoa, even though I'm pronouncing it exactly how it reads on the package or on a menu, like I've ordered for 2 years now from this little restaurant. But it's quinoa, and I did not know that. And I do know that it is a superfood. It is a protein. It's very healthy. So we're gonna go with that. And I'll call it anything I want to. Quinoa, quinoa. I bet those people at that restaurant think, that crazy old lady don't even know what she's ordering. And I'm like, quinoa, quinoa. Anyway, it's good. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna put some pecans in it. And we're gonna make it fall. So I'm gonna roast the pecans first. And I'm just gonna put them back here and let them get all toasty and bring that real good flavor of pecans out. Adding to the quinoa. It's going to be, quinoa. Sorry, Matt. Sorry, it really bothers him. I'm going to make him eat it too. Anyway, so we're going to add to this, we're letting it cook in water for 15 minutes. And then I'm going to dice 2 green onions, pretty fine. I want the white and the green in this. Actually, I've doubled my recipe because I just know Matt wants to take some home with him. And so I'm going to add a couple of more onions. And this is just I really do like this. I like I said, the texture of this quinoa is really nice. Makes you feel it's gluten-free, you know, so that's good. If you're gluten-free, I have to fix this at the restaurant. I get asked that question a million times a day. What we have that's gluten-free? Well, quinoa is. All right, so we're gonna get this ready for when this cools down. And then nothing like a toasted pecan. And I sure associate pecans with fall for some reason. I really do. Just go together with apples perfectly. So we are also going to, let me get me a sharper knife out. That one's not working. Here we go. Some celery. We're going to give us that good crunch. So, and then we're going to make a vinaigrette for this. And it's got everything that you want in a vinaigrette. I've got right sitting here to the right of me. I love to cook all the time, but my very favorite time to cook is fall dishes. And I think that's, 99.9% of everybody, that likes to cook. Just like I said, it's not about really, it is all about the taste but really I like the feeling it gives you, a good comfort feeling. I like today because it's kind of cloudy. I feel like I'm the only person that really likes cloudy, rainy days. It's not raining right now. It's perfect. I think so. I just love days like this. I'm telling you. So I've got my celery and my green onions. Got a couple of cups of apples. And we're going to save this and we're going to put that in our quinoa. Oh, and I think it's perfect. I think it's been about 15 minutes. I just love that. Love it, love it, love it. Kind of like a couscous maybe. Just really fun. And it really is fun to cook. It's kind of a grainy, kind of like it's from a grain. So, all right, so we've got this. Now I'm going to make my vinaigrettes. I love making vinaigrettes. I thought about using our celery seed dressing. It's so popular. I could bottle that up and sell it, which I do all the time because people ask for it. But this one I like because we sell this at the restaurant. Just love maple syrup. And this is 100% pure maple syrup. And you can get this at Mammy's General Store. Had to plug that, Matt. So we're going to use some of it. This recipe actually called for it. And I'm like, I've got that. I've got a lot of that. So I love the bottle. And you can reuse this bottle for anything. It's so pretty. and the leaves, and you know, just like the bottle. You know, they knew to put that syrup in this leafy bottle because how pretty the leaves are that are becoming this time of year. Oh, it's just amazing. I just love it. So we're going to add some minced garlic. Got about a half a tablespoon of garlic in there. And then I've got to turn around because, oh, my cake is looking really, really good. We're going to put some Dijon mustard, some Grey Poupon. Grey Poupon, I can say that, Matt. And then I've got some apple cider vinegar. And man, apple cider vinegar. I've got some extra virgin olive oil. We're going to put in here. And that quinoa, and that quinoa, it really soaks that up because it is a grain. Oh, that's good. Do you want a bit more garlic? And I'm going to add, because I doubled my recipe, because I know I got a lot of people wanting to come over and try this. I hope my grandkids have gone back to school, and I miss them being at the pool. Bryce, my oldest, came and saw me last night, and I miss him. And I was like, Bryce, I miss you. And, you know, and Annabelle and Jamie and Bailey and Caroline, Dylan, Emery, who else? Christopher, Sylvan. I mean, there's so many. Because I think I got them all. Yeah. Yeah. And then, oh, yeah, the start of the holidays. That's what this is all about. The fall. It's just, you know, the holidays, I start thinking, start looking at those catalogs and, you know, the TV commercials of what my grandkids want and you know, what am I going to do and how we're going to do Christmas and my dad and stepmom, and it's just all an exciting time. I think it just was always around my grandmother's house. I think we've roasted them good enough. I forgot about them, but they are fine. Good. All right, so we're going to check on this, and I think we can. This is good to go. We're going to let that set. I'm not going to put anything in it just yet. I want it to cool down. Let's take that off. There we go. Absorb all that water in there. It's really good and fluffy. Love that. I'm not a big rice eater. I don't know why. It's not crazy about rice. My husband, Fly, loves rice. But this, for some reason, I think the texture of it is what I like better than rice. I don't know. Or maybe it's just all the stuff that I'm going to put in it is what I like. So there we go. We're going to kind of get my burnt ones out of here. That's all right. Got plenty in here. And we're going to chop these up. Just kind of lightly giving this a chop because I don't want it to be too fine. I want to taste one of these, and we're going to put that with our apples. And then I've got about 1.5 cups of cranberries. And every time I get this quinoa salad, it always has apples and cranberries in it. So it must go together really well. All right, so we're going to set this aside, and I'm going to add this when the quinoa gets cool, and then I'll add this, and then we'll see if we need any salt and pepper. It's just really perfect the way it is. I love that vinaigrette. That's really a good one. So I'm getting excited because my cake is getting really close. I don't even want to open the oven, but it smells like fall in my tropical kitchen today. And I've got my quinoa in the refrigerator. It is cooling off, so we're going to put that to the side for a second. Right now, I've got my pizza dough rising, and it's really getting big, so did good on that. So what I want to concentrate on right now is our caramel apples, and I'm going to get our apples. We're going to rinse these off, and then what I'm going to do, let's go to a great sponsor and come right back. It's going to be fun with these caramel apples. A heaping helping of country charm with a dash of sophistication. That's what you'll find at Mammy's General Store. I'm Mammy from Mammy's Kitchen, and I'm thrilled to introduce you to my new general store. You'll find a wide range of clothing, home decor, handcrafted woodworks, and floral arrangements. Make sure and sign up for our VIP text list. Come see us at Mammy's General Store, and make sure you go tell all your friends.
For over 50 years, Big 3 Tractor Company has been family owned and operated here in Nelson County. We offer new and used New Holland equipment to meet your challenges, from compact tractors and attachments to tractors ready to work on the farm. On location, we have a parts counter, service shop, and merchandise wall. If you have a tough job to tackle, come. We have the solution to meet your demands. Come in and see us or give us a call. Big 3 Tractor Company.
All right, so this is the fun stuff, and I'm ready to start dipping my apples. I've got my caramel melted, and this little crock pot thing is amazing, perfect for this, which of course you could put anything in this, soups and whatever, but I like doing my apples in it. And let's do this first apple. I like to leave a little bit of the green of the apple on top. We're going to get him really good and soaked. There we go. Kind of twist him around a little bit. Oh, love that. I've got another pan to set him on right there. We're going to do a white chocolate. I could do this all day long. And I'm probably, when the cameras go off, I'm probably going to continue to do this. I need to wait for the kids to come home from school, tell them to get around here. We have got something fun to do, a fun activity. How fun is this? You know, you could also use just a regular crock pot, We're going to twist her around. Perfect. I'm going to kind of hold off, let them cool down before I actually stick them in there. In the toppings, let's do chocolate, my favorite. But you can actually use a regular crock pot and just put some metal cups inside of it with your different toppings, or just use the caramel or the chocolate, whatever you want. Getting good. I like a lot of chocolate on mine. I'm going to keep that right there. So we're going to take my first one. I'm going to let it cool. It's still cooling. I'm not going to bother it. Okay, we're going to go do a caramel action again. Oh, it'll be so much fun. When I go to a festival, this is the first thing I get is their caramel apples. Oh. Because they're just so good, and it just, you know you're at a festival. You know you're at a fair. You know you're somewhere fun when you get to eat one of these and get all messy. Oh, looks like a pumpkin. And this is just a melting chocolate. Oh. There we go. And our last one. So what we're going to do is get him good chocolatified. Oh, goodness. Love that. Look at that chocolate just grabbing onto that. All right, so I'm going to take this one. And we're going to, I don't know which one to do first. I don't know which one. I think we'll say this one's fly. And we'll do Butterfinger. So we're going to put some Butterfingers on this. And they will slide off, but that's okay. We're going to keep putting them on there until they actually stick. And just put it over here. That's why you like for them to cool off just a little bit, just so they'll stick or adhere a little bit better. It is messy, but it's a fun messy. Get candy all over your fingers. I'm going to put it all on the top to where it can't fall off. Oh, that one did. Oh, that's good. All right, so I've got two, and then I'm going to take the white one, the white chocolate. We're going to dip in Annabelle and Caroline's. Oh, better do two more of these because all the kids are running. Isn't that pretty? I love that. See, that's the first one I'd want to go to also. Color. So let's go to the Heath bar because I love a Heath bar. Kind of just press that in. That semi-soft chocolate, I let it cool off a little bit. Just wants to adhere to it a little bit more without making a mess like I did. There we go. Just kind of deep down, press that chocolate deep down into that Heath bar, crushed up Heath bar. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Here we go on that one. You can make whatever you like, marshmallows, you can, however, whatever your taste buds. Reese cups are really good. All right. So I've got this one. Oh, he's really good. Chewy. Let's go to the s'mores. Yeah. Do I want s'mores? Yes. I want s'mores, that's for sure. Okay. This is messy, so your grandkids are going to make a mess. So maybe you should do it like I'm doing it. Do it for them. And then just let them enjoy eating it. Maybe we can do it like that. There we go. Because I want that pressed into that caramel. There we go. I want to hear those graham crackers. Oh, s'mores on an apple. There we go. See? Just a little bit of patience. Oh, I love this one. It's going to be good. And the red apples, the candied apples that are red, that's corn syrup and water and a red flavoring. It's a red dye, food coloring. If you wanted that red apple, that is so perfect. That is a s'mores, and that's exactly what that needs to look like. They're trying to get away from him. We're going to set him right back into that. I'm going to grab this one. And we're going to do the peanut butter chocolate. Peanut butter chocolate and caramels. Double caramel. Perfect. Oh, that's a good one. That's got all my favorite flavors, peanut butter and chocolate. Oh, love peanut butter and chocolate. Love, love, love it. Oh, get him up there. Oh, get him in there really good. See a spot? Stick him to it. Oh, I love making these for the restaurant too. I make them every fall. And they'll be sitting out on the counter. Just something I like to do while I'm in the kitchen. That's going to be a good one. Those peanuts in there. Perfect. Put him right back there. Like him to sit on that. So I actually did a couple of more because it just wasn't enough. That one, I want to eat that so bad. That one is Fly's. This one is mine. This one is Annabelle's. Caroline, I better do the one for Caroline. Here we go. And my little beautiful niece, Kennedy, she would love this. Be all about the unicorns with my granddaughters and my niece, Kennedy. Oh, there we go. Gosh, I just love that. And I'll tell you one thing I want to do. And I love doing this. So we're going to, I think we'll start out with some chocolate. And we're going to just borrow a little bit of that chocolate right there. No time for a pastry bag. We're going to snip it very, very lightly. Just a little piece. There we go. And then I'm going to just kind of go around like that. Maybe just on the top. Just like that. Don't want to mess the girls up because theirs are too pretty. Oh, that looks good. You can also do this with the white chocolate. That looks amazing, amazing, amazing. There you go. Just a little extra. You could do anything you want. I mean, you could sit here and be as creative as you can be and play with these. I absolutely could do this all day with my grandkids. Cheerios, Fruit Loops, Rice Krispie treats, make some cereal and apples for breakfast. You can see that I'm having fun with this. I absolutely love it. And you can do the same with the white chocolate. But that is perfect. There we go. Now we are ready for the pizza. I am ready because I want to eat these and I'll show you an easy way to eat them. Just do a few little sprinkles on that. See, I just don't know when to stop. I really don't. I want to add. This one's just a plain old chocolate. Should I put something on him? I'm going to wait. I want to save him just in case I get another idea. I know what I want to do. Because I want, hold on, I know exactly, we're going to do this. I knew he needed something, I just didn't know what. Because I just want to keep playing is what I want to do. It's really a lot of fun. We're going to go to a commercial from a great sponsor. And then look at that. That's going to be mine because I like dark chocolate and white chocolate. But we're going to go to a sponsor. I'm going to clean up maybe. I've got my quinoa. I've got my quinoa salad ready. I got that out. And I've got my cake. We got to do the icing for it. But let's get started on my pizzas. Oh, because I'm so nervous. I know I'm procrastinating, but we've got to get them in my outdoor pizza oven. So I'm going to go to a commercial. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Windsor Gardens Senior Living, located in beautiful Bardstown, Kentucky. For more than 20 years, we have provided assisted living and personal care services at an affordable price while maintaining the highest level of care. I'm Carrie Legg, Executive Director, and I would love to invite you to visit and meet our experienced and loving staff and to see the amenities that we offer, like our variety of floor plans that feature patios, porches, and lots of natural lighting. Enjoy our restaurant-style dining for great food along with many opportunities for fellowship. Come see for yourself and let's continue our journey together, here at Windsor Gardens.
We understand life's everyday struggles. From juggling your work and home responsibilities, or planning for your future.
Because we're people just like you.
We take great pride in being part of your story. To us, you're more than just a customer. You're part of the Town & Country Bank and Trust family.
So voila, here we go. So I have got all my pizza toppings ready, and definitely want to do a sausage pepperoni. I'd love to add some mushrooms to it, but this one's for Fly, and he hates mushrooms, but maybe one side of it. I've got some, I'm making my own pizza sauce, and this is just some crushed tomatoes. I'm gonna add a little bit of tomato paste, maybe like a tablespoon. You don't want a whole lot. Definitely got the garlic going in here. And I just think this is so easy, why buy it? I'm gonna try it first, so maybe have to buy it. But I've got some oregano that I want in here. We'll chop up, and that's what makes it, you know, a pizza sauce, a marinara sauce. And I've got my pizza oven on. The fire is going, and I can see it from here. This is really exciting, and the reason why I wanted to do this is to do something, again, with my grandkids. I'll do anything to get them to hang out with me these days. It's like everybody my age is really busy or has their own grandchildren. Or this is actually a great friends to come to think of it. This is a great way to be around friends, is have their own pizza. You could do shrimp if they want shrimp, a lighter pizza. I've made a white sauce, and this is flour. I did this at the beginning of the show, and it's just made a roux with garlic, butter, some cream, and all the herbs that I'd want on that pizza. And I want to taste it because I love a white sauce pizza. And I'm the only one in the house that does. It's perfect. Perfect. And I'm going to use a arugula and spinach with that. But I want to get lots of herbs in this, the marinara sauce. Get all these, some fresh parsley. And you really, when you do a homemade pizza, you really want fresh herbs to go on your pizzas. It's the whole point of doing it. Just keep balling that up until you get the right consistency. So to this, I'm going to add some dried oregano with my fresh. And I definitely want some red pepper flakes go in there. See how easy this is? Anybody can do it. Some pepper and definitely some salt. And we're gonna let this simmer, and we're gonna get my dough out. I'm very proud of my dough. I want to taste this too to see if I need anything else in this. You know what it needs? Sugar. Yep, it sure does. Just too acidy. Need some sugar. And I'm going to add a little bit more oregano. Get some more parsley in there, and then we'll be done. Kids would love this. I must be missing my grandchildren. I've been talking about them all day. I'm cooking for them. They're not even here. All right, we're going to let this simmer. I'm going to move this out of the way. Okay, I've got my pizza dough, and I'm going to need some flour out here. And this is, I think it probably could do 3 to 4 pizzas. We'll see. My oven is not that big, so we're letting our marinara sauce marinara just simmer for a little bit. Oh, so pretty. I love this. But I'm going to cut it. It's like 1. Let's just go half right here. Can always trim off because I want to do 3 pizzas. And I don't really want, I think we're just, I'm going to try to turn it, but I don't think I can. I'm not that good yet. This is my first time. Pizza oven's getting really good and hot. And I'm going rectangle rather than circle. All right, do it like this. Oh yeah, that feels like a real pizza artist. And that's not how I want it. Just knead it again. Okay. I want round. So kind of watch a few tutorials on doing this. Just stretch it out there. So we're going to get this pizza on the pizza pan, and we don't want it to stick. I do not want you to stick. So get my corners up. Looks like I might be fixing pizzas all day. I might have to call my whole family. This is so much fun. So let's get our white sauce. It's really good. And don't want to overwhelm it with white sauce. All right, got that. Start with my arugula and spinach. This is my favorite pizza. Not for Fly. Not for the kids either. So we're going to put some mushrooms on my pizza. These are fresh cut. And I want some fresh mozzarella on mine. And we are going to cut this right here in little slices. And this has been soaked in water and dried with a tea towel. Oh, this is perfect. Man, I'm going to enjoy my pizza. That is almost just perfect. I want some tomatoes. It's a pretty pizza. One more tomato. And I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper on this. All right, now out he goes. Number one, let's see how he does. All right, so I have got the most awesome pizzas cooking right now. I cannot wait to taste them. But I definitely want to get my apple pizza cake iced. And I've got cream cheese, I've got powdered sugar, half a cup of melted butter in here. And we are going to add vanilla, of course, to this. Generally, it's just a teaspoon. And talking about festivals, oh my goodness, the arts and crafts, now that's a festival. The one that's held in Bardstown, you cannot beat it. It's amazing. I think it's one of the biggest in Kentucky. The food, the crafts are just abundant. I mean, it is just everything in a crafts festival that you want to go to. Come to Bardstown Crafts Festival. You cannot miss that. I'm serious. It's a good one. I'm generally working, but I like to sneak off. As soon as I can get out of that restaurant, I am there buying something and coming right back and grabbing something to eat. Like these pecans. Oh, I made these pecans at work. And somebody said, you should jar them. And I did. So I candied pecans and I'm putting them on my cake. I've got my icing. My pizzas are cooking. I'm ready to go. We're getting very, very close. This is going to be a festival here in Mammy's kitchen today. I've already got one grandson here. He's out of school. I knew they would come. I just knew it. And we're just going to pour this right over this cake. Because it's the best icing ever. Oh, it's going to be so good. I'm cooking fall foods, pizza. It is. It's going to be called Mammy's Festival. Mammy's Kitchen Festival. And let's put some of these candied pecans on here. Oh, gosh. I just love these. You go to those festivals and you buy them in those bags. It's good. I got to put mine in an old jar, though. Oh, there we go. Oh, so good. And then my quinoa. And then my quinoa salad. Oh, it's ready to go. Everything is ready to eat. There. This is a perfect cake to just set off the fall for me. It's just fall in your mouth. Oh, I love it. All right, I am ready to go get my pizzas and bring them in. I'm gonna grab Jamie, my grandson. He gets to be the lucky boy that, thank goodness, it's pizza today, because that's one thing I do know he loves. And I hope he loves my cake, but we're gonna get him. Let's go to one of my sponsors and we'll be right back. I'm excited.
You work hard your entire career. Let Thoroughbred Asset Management help you finish strong and get across the finish line.
We have access to all types of investments. We have the tools and strategies that we need to help make your goals become reality.
And we will work in your best interest to help you succeed.
Come see us here at Thoroughbred and we can help do the hard work for you.
Lawyer commercials are mostly the same. It's this.
In a car wreck, call the clubber. I'll take care of them insurance companies.
Or this.
Injured? I can get you the money you deserve.
But the quality of law firm is very different. At McCoy & Sparks, each of our attorneys have experience in actual courtrooms across Kentucky. Our team of paralegals is second to none. The law firm you choose makes a difference. McCoy & Sparks, in your town, on your team.
All right, I'm ready to taste it, dig in, eat this food. Yum. Me first, okay? Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Oh, wow.
Is it good?
That's very good. Best pizza ever.
I might have to take me a little bite.
Oh, it's your turn. Jimmy, I know you're gonna like this.
That is really good.
Is it really, really good? That sauce. Man, that's where the shebang is on that pizza, is that garlic marinara sauce. The sauce is really good. Hey, I'm gonna try this one.
All right.
This is so pretty, you know. It's gotta be good. Oh wow, it is. Try it, Jamie.
All right, I'll try. That is. I feel like,
You like that?
I feel like this one's better than that one.
You really do. It really is. That white sauce, man, look at that though. Just marries into that homemade pot. It just really goes hand in hand with that. I cannot think of what I'm trying to say. Dough.
It's too good.
The pizza dough is amazing. All right, let's try our, what is it, Matt?
Quinoa.
Let's try our quinoa. Just try it, Jamie.
All right.
Oh, I love that. I really love that. The crunch of the apple and the celery, it's kind of giving you two different tastes right there. Two different.
Goes good together.
That is really good together. And the quinoa, you like that? That's a superfood.
That really does taste
Say hello to Jim and Janice. I don't know, Joe and Smitty, I don't know. Oh, that's so good. I want a piece of cake though, don't you?
Yeah.
Let's try a piece of our corn. Okay, let's try a piece of our caramel apple sheet cake or pizza cake. Oh, been waiting for a while to try that. Look at that, guys. Man, oh wow, that's pretty.
It really is.
A piece for me. And a piece for you. That looks good, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. All right, cheers. So it's so much more fun here when I have a grandson here. I'm telling you, they're my best friends. Here we go. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Jamie.
The icing tastes really good, and
Oh, it's so moist. Oh, wow, that's like the best cake ever. I love that. Now, you know what it is? It is fall. It is not officially fall yet, but we are right there with the taste and the smells that's going on in my house today. The grandchildren still here. when they get out of school, all the festivals that's coming up, talking about the apples and the orchards, and it brings back great memories of my childhood and all the places and things that we got to do and got to eat when we were growing up. Oh, wait, I'm rambling on. We cannot finish this show without showing you how to eat an apple properly. Let me get us a plate. All right, so I'm going to show you this pizza will be waiting on all of us. Oh, I've got to make some phone calls right now. Okay, so let's take your apple. You can either go like that. I could go like that, but I just found that too hard. I mean, that was just way too hard for me. Hold on, Matt. Let me get me a knife because I've used every knife I've got in my... Oh, shit.
I think they're all dirty.
They are all dirty. Last one. So this is the way I like to eat my caramel apples. Oh, look at that. Wow. Just slice them up. Ooh, yours is still chewy and ooey gooey. Look at that. Oh, that is awesome, Jamie. I knew I loved these things for a reason. Oh, look at that chocolate around there. Oh.
You good?
A Heath Bar Crunch.
That is really good.
Can I have a bite of yours?
Sure.
Oh, wow. Oh, I like the little crunchies on there. Wow. This is so good. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I want to thank you so much for joining me on one of my favorite shows today. And what's coming in the fall, what's coming in the fall, what's cooking in Mammy's kitchen. And today's food has been phenomenal. And this is what we're going to do all afternoon. Thank you. Make sure that you don't forget to shop local, drink local, bank local, eat local, and come on down to Mammy's Kitchen and Bar. We'd love to see you. Thank you, and I'll see you all later.